Hello and welcome to DriveSpark. This is Bharadwaj, and what you see here is another adventure motorcycle from the Benelli's pavilion. So this is the TRK502. Now this is more of an on-road biased motorcycle, primarily because this does not get spoke wheels. So this gets regular alloy wheels, if you can spot there. So that's the wheels that are present on this TRK502. Even at the rear as well, it gets alloy wheels, 19-inch at the front and 17-inch at the rear, if I'm not wrong. No, 17-inch in the front and 17-inch at the rear. My bad. So it gets 17-inch, and there's no difference in alloy wheels between front and rear, and this means that it is set up mostly for on-road and not for an off-road or a hardcore off-roading. If you really want an off-road hardcoring off-roading hardcore motorcycle that's set up to take the ruts and all the dirt that you want to tackle, 502X is your motorcycle. I have done an individual video of that. Please go do check that out. But this time I'm going to be showing its on-road biased cousin right here, and it gets halogen headlamps right here but LED DRL, and it gets the same kind of beak, non-adjustable windscreen. Again, what you can do is you can mount some GPS right here using this bar right here, and it gets adjustable lever for brake and also for the clutch right there. And again, same instrument cluster, semi-digital unit. The tachometer is analog one, and you get a accessory USB socket right here to switch on to charge your devices, or even for your GPS mount as well. The switch gear seems of a good quality, very tactile to use. Although this does not get much of a rider aid, it does get a dual channel ABS. You get a 20-liter fuel tank right here to support your long distance touring, and it gets supportive seats for the rider and the pillion as well, again for the same purpose of long distance touring. A trellis frame, and the bike is based on a trellis frame and a 500cc twin-cylinder engine. I'll come to that in a bit. In the 502X, you get a upswept exhaust that goes all the way till here. However, this gets an underbelly exhaust, marking that bringing the ground clearance a little bit lower than the 502X. So what you see right here are the pannier boxes that are still offered by Benelli, and even the tires as well. These are on-road bias tires. These are not dual-purpose tires. Gets a 17-inch wheel both at the front and the rear. Now that is something of an on-road setup and not an off-road setup. However, the foot pegs continue to get the teeth if you want to make use of your touring boots and get comfortable on the motorcycle. So those are all the differences between the 502 and the 502X. Now let us come to the specs of the motorcycle. So it gets a 500cc engine and 47.5 PS of power, 46 Newton meters of torque, 6-speed gearbox, and that's about it. So this also gets a 320mm disc brake at the front and a 60mm disc brake at the rear. And the tire sizes, as I mentioned earlier, are 17-inch tire sizes, but it gets a on-road bias tire. What did you think about this motorcycle? Let us know in the comments below. Like and share this video, and do subscribe to DriveSpark if you haven't done it already. This is Bharadwaj signing off. Stay safe, and I shall see you in the next one.